Troy Miller, the owner of Bluebird CFW, is joining us. Bluebird CFW, CFW stands for?
Crawl Space Foundation Waterproofing.
All right, so Troy, we're going to talk about crawl spaces. If I have one, what is it that I need to do to make sure that it's going to be the optimal state for my home?
So encapsulation is important because if you have dirt with ductwork down there or water lines running, you got to think every time that furnace kicks on, it's sucking the moisture, it's sucking the dirt, the smells, all that from down there up into your house.
Okay.
So when we do an encapsulation, we're sealing that all trapped below, gives you more clean air, makes you feel a little better up in the house so you don't feel that dirty, nasty kind of feeling.
Yeah. And I think it could make you sick too if you're getting mold blown up into the house.
Yeah, that's something we check for is mold.
Okay,
also.
so you brought with you the encapsulation stuff.
Yep.
So it's 2 layers of encapsulation that you're actually going to put.
Correct. So what we do is we put a dimple board down, which is a hard plastic, and we're putting that down just so like if you have a gravelly crawl space or a sandy crawl space, and then we put the encapsulation over top of that. That makes it so you can, like if you have to take a tool bag down there, or if you want to use it as storage, you want to put totes down there, you can slide it across nice.
Okay.
But also the big thing is, we call it infinity, because you're not going to puncture the dimple board to get to the vapor barrier. The vapor barrier is 90 mil on itself, but if you do the dimple board too, it's indestructible.
Well, what are the problems you're seeing with people? The water's coming not from outside, like through the walls of the crawl space, it's coming up through the ground.
Yeah, most of these, if you're going to have water, you're going to be closer to a lake. Don't get me wrong, there are some houses that are next to swamps that can have some water.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do then is we're going to dig a trench on the inside. We're going to do a tile system on the inside. We're going to dig the trench, put stone, put a 4-inch sock tile. We're going to run that all to the sump, and then we're going to do the encapsulation over top of it. Right. So yeah, that's usually the process with that.
And if there's some water in the crawl space, and I'm just going to pretend like it's not there for as long as I can possibly pretend like it's not there, you're diminishing the value of your home.
Correct, because you're going to get saggy floor joists. You could get rotted beams. You could cause your pillars to tip to one side. If the water's pooling on that side, it's softening up the soil of the footer, causing it to sag. So yeah, I mean, if you have to replace your beam, your floor joists, and your jacks, you could end up spending $30,000 to $40,000 when you could do an encapsulation for $5,000 to $8,000.
The math is not my favorite subject, but it seems like the encapsulation would be the way to go there.
I agree.
And dehumidifier as well, you recommend,
right?
Yep,
a dehumidifier is because we're sealing that all up, and you're going to have your cold water running in the summertime. It's going to cause water to fall and have an issue.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.